Welcome back to JC Motor Garage. So today Corey and I are going to go up to O'Reilly's and we're going to get some spark plugs for the Saturn. We're going to do that today. We're going to replace the belt and we're going to finish the interior, put the center console in, and finish the shift boot. But I just wanted to show you real quick the back trunk mat and the wood piece and the spare tire, and kind of give you an idea of what we're going to do to it. So let's check it out before we go to O'Reilly's and go to the garage. So let's do it. All right, so this is the mat that was in the back. It was all soaking wet with water, so got to clean it up there, but we got it out and we got the piece out underneath it, so we got that done. We're gonna have to get a new carpet padding for that. This is the back trunk area, the piece of wood that he had in there, so it's all dry rotted and it's all soaking wet. So I got a new piece of plywood, so we're gonna do that, clean that up, and cut a new piece for this. So and then this is the spare tire and the pieces, so we'll paint those black, get this all cleaned up, get the tire inflated and stuff like that. So we're about to head up to O'Reilly's, get some spark plugs and get some other stuff, and then we'll see you at the garage. All right, so made it to the garage. We got some spark plugs for the car, and we already have the belt, and so we're gonna show you what we're gonna be doing today. So let's check it out. All right, so we picked up Autolite copper spark plugs for it, and there's the belt. We got a new battery, new PCV valve. So this belt is all chewed up. You can see it right there. That's all dry rotted, and that's probably original. So we're gonna be doing this today. We're gonna be doing the spark plugs, and then we're gonna be fixing. So we got the sunroof open, and we got it all cleaned up here. We got the new shift boot in here, so we're gonna have to try to figure this out right here, because this little piece right here keeps coming down like this. So when you set this down, there's a rubber piece that sits in there, and that sits on like that, and I want it to be up like this. So we're gonna have to try to figure it out. I brought my Dremel over here, so we might have to sand it down a little bit to get that over, so we can just kind of pull this up on there, because if you can see, there's a little gap right there. So we're gonna be trying to do that today, and then we'll get the center console in, and then we'll pull this up like this, and then we'll pull it down and we'll staple it. So we'll get this done today. So we'll get those few things done today. So let's jump into it. All right, so I just want to show you real quick the spark plugs. There's a lot of gas on these because they're not burning right, and so especially this one right here, you can see right there that it's burnt, and so the tip's still there, but it's all got a little bit of oil on it. They need to be changed, so we're changing them out. So there's 2, 3, 4. So you can see a little bit of gas on those running off of there. So we got the new spark plugs in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got this all vacuumed out, got it all cleaned up. So we're gonna get ready, put the boots on, and then you got your 10 millimeters, which they sit just like that. So there's 1, and then there's 2. So it goes right over that right there. So you can do that. So we're gonna put this in, and then we're gonna see, after we change the belt, we'll change the belt real quick, because as you can see right here, look at this belt. Look at how dry rotted this thing is. So we're gonna change this belt, and then we'll start it up, and we'll see how much better she runs. And we're gonna take it for a drive real quick, and then we'll be back, and then we'll do the shift boot and the center console. So let's do it. All right, so I found out that there is a tensioner on there, and it's way down there. So I got the car jacked up and got the tire off. So we got to get this cover off right here. So right there and right over there's a clip right there. So you'll see the clip right there, and there's one right there, and we'll be able to pull this down. Once we get this off of here, we'll be able to get to the tensioner, and we'll loosen the tensioner up a little bit, and we'll do that. So we'll inspect these brakes too. When we have this off, we'll look at the brakes. The rotors look good. They're not pitted. They don't have no lines in it. Yeah, that ball joint needs to be replaced there. Look at that. So we might do that later on too. We'll get that replaced. We'll check the other side out. We're gonna do all that, but we're gonna do this for now. So let's get this off of here, and then we'll get it replaced. All right, so we got the belt off. You can see right there, it was really bad. It was about to snap all the way down here. It's all dry rotted. So that's an easy way to tell. If a belt is dry rotted, you'll be able to see cracks in the ribs like that. And then there's one place on here, if I can flip this over, I can show you, yeah, right, let's see, right there, starting to separate. And that's what I seen right on the top of the AC compressor, right there. That's where I seen that spot right there. You can see how bad this is. So, yeah, it's probably factory. So, we got a new belt right there, so we're gonna go ahead and put this on. But I'll show you real quick because there's not a lot of videos on this. So if you take off the driver's side or the passenger side tire and take these clips off, right underneath here, you'll be able to see, I'll show you real quick. Right up here is the tensioner. And I'll show you in 1 second if I can get to it. There's your alternator. Right there. What a pain in the butt that would be to change. But right up there, right there is your tensioner. So you're gonna have to get a 14mm wrench, and you have to put an extension on it. So you have to put the wrenches in intertwined and pull on it. We'll push up on it, and it will relieve the tension off of here. So we're gonna get this off of here. So the crank looks good. It's not leaking oil, so that's good. And we know we got a little bit of oil leak from here, but that's coming from the pan. So when we do the oil change, we're gonna do the pan. We'll have to drop the exhaust down from the front, right up here. So those 3 bolts right there from the cat, and we'll have to pull that down. And then there's a bracket underneath there also we're gonna have to get down. But once we do all this, we'll do this in a separate video. But let's get this belt back on, and let's start it up and drive it. We're gonna go get some air in the tires, so you can come along with us. So let's do it. All right, so we got the new belt on right there. It's on everything. Back here, got that, got the tensioner all set. So we got enough, it's really good right here. You can see, let's get my hand down here. You can see how much tighter it is, so that's good. So, and we got the clips back in right there and right down there. So we got that in. So we're gonna get this tire on, and we'll lay it down and we'll start it up, and we'll see how much better it starts up and runs. So we'll go take it for a drive and go up to the gas station and get these tires pumped up, and then we'll bring it back and we'll start the center console. So let's do it. All right, so we got the spark plugs in, we got the bolts on, we got the plugs in, and got the new belt on. It's down on the ground, got the tire on. So we're gonna get ready and start this up and see how much better it starts up and runs. So, you ready? Let's do it. Oh my goodness.
Run a lot better.
Look how much better the RPMs went down as soon as it started up, and it's cold. Wow. It is running a lot better. It wasn't running too bad before, but it's running a lot better than it was. And we got a new PCV valve, got a new battery, started right up. Got a new belt on it. Not skipping. I don't see any pulley skipping anywhere. You can see. Usually you can tell a pulley by if it's moving, the belt's moving. But I don't see it moving. It's not squeaking. That's good. We got the bolt tightened up there for the AC compressor. That's originally what I thought to get now. But at least not the AC compressor, but it actually got attention now. So I'm just going to see where that was. So let's get ready and take this for a drive and go get some tires, air in the tires, and we'll be right back, and then we'll do the shift knobs. So let's do it.
We have to cut that.
All right. Well, I forgot. Before we're gonna have to take it for a drive, we're gonna have to put the shifter back on because this is the problem that I'm having. So I'll show you in a minute. But right down there's this black piece, and this rubber piece doesn't want to fit all the way up here. So it keeps wanting to just fall down. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But let's get these screws in here, and then we'll do this, and then we'll go for a drive. So finish this first, and then be right back. All right, well, we got it running, and we started putting the staples in here. So we got 2 staples there. We got 2 in the front and the other side, but the back side we're having a little trouble with. I think the staples that we have are too big. I think they're way too thick, so we're gonna have to do that at home or bring it up and do that. But it's in place, it's not moving, so this is the piece that we're gonna have to fix. But shift knob's in there, so we're gonna drive it. We're gonna go up and get some air in the tires, so let's go. We're gonna ride the Saturn. All right, so got it out of the garage, got the windows down, sunroof open, and the other window down. So let's go for a ride, and let's go up to the gas station and get this aired up. So the shifter knob's all nice. Look at that. Besides this, so we'll get that fixed, but for the clutch, look how much better it goes into gear now. Look at that. 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Look at that. This car's gonna run so much better. Oh my gosh, I can feel it already. Whoa, my goodness.
Oh, you're squeaking the brakes.
Look at the brakes. Yeah, brakes need changed. A little bit of gas. Finally. After bringing this home on a trailer, 2-wheel trailer, 2-wheel dolly, not running for a few weeks, I cannot believe that we got this running, driving, new spark plugs, new belt, new PCV valve, and look how much better. Look at how nice it shifts. So let's go get some air in the tires, and we'll be right back.
There's the Saturn. We're getting ready to go get some air in the tires. It's running a lot better now. Look at that. We did the belt, we did the spark plugs on it, and yeah, we're just waiting in line. So we'll see you then.
All right, so we're at the Wawa. We're waiting to get gas, waiting to get air in the tires, and it's running so much better. Look at the RPMs just go up. We got the new shift boot in, and knob in, and once we get it home, we're gonna, that service engine soon light, so we're gonna find out what that is. So we're gonna plug the scanner in it. But let's go up here a bit. Look how nice that is. I can't believe we paid $450 for this car. $450 for this car. Look how many miles on it. 90,485. And listen how nice it runs. I cannot believe it. Got the interior all cleaned up. And Corey got it vacuumed. Look how nice and vacuumed it looks. Cleaned up it looks. Still needs to have the center console in. And we put the switch in for the windows so we can roll the windows up and down. So we're gonna have to change out the radio. We're gonna get aftermarket radio with Bluetooth and the wireless mic. So we're gonna do that. So we'll do that in a later video. But I can't believe it. Got the sunroof working. The sunroof's open, and so yeah, and it wasn't plugged in. So if you check out my other video on that, you can see that it wasn't plugged in when I went to do the diagnostic on it. I checked the fuses and everything on it, and went to go touch the switch right up here. So I'm going to go check the switch right up here and look at. Got it greased up real good. Opening up. Fan kicked on. Fan's running. That's good.
RPM.
Got cold AC. Cold AC blowing out. I cannot believe it. Steering wheel needs to be cleaned up, so we're gonna get a steering wheel cover. We'll get this all cleaned up and let it run it in the spark plugs, and so it still needs an oil change and a oil pan gasket. So we're gonna do that here soon. It's blowing cold. Yeah. Cold AC, heat works, radio works. I mean, I can't say too much about this car. I mean, I love it. I love it. So let's get some air in the tires, and then we'll be right back. So we're next in line. All right, so we got a little things done to the Saturn today. We got the belt replaced, and we got the spark plugs done. So it's running a lot better. We got air in the tires. We drove it around a little bit, got it up to operating temperature. So it's running a lot better with the new spark plugs. So next, we'll see if we can get some tags on this Saturn soon. Hopefully the 2nd, we'll be able to get this done. And I know I got dirt on my face, but it's all right. So we'll be able to get the Saturn driving home. We'll get it washed, and we'll get the trunk leak fixed. We found out the problem, so we just need to get those out and get them cleaned out and get that done. But we'll do the oil change and the oil pan gasket, and we'll check out the front brakes. Front brakes seems to be a little squishy, and I think we need some new brake pads because it's squeaking a little bit when we first took off. But so if you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, like. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JC Motor Garage, and we'll see you next time on JC Motor Garage. Thanks for watching. My face is dirty.